Hello, 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 and welcome to Starry Tarot. Happy Friday, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Let's see who we have in the chat. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, is it free? Yes or no question. It's if you would like a free reading, we'll be playing a game for the chance to win a free reading. And yes, you can answer any question as long as it's not medical or legal. I don't do just yes or no questions. I get deep. If it's a yes, if the answer is, let's put it this way, if the answer to any question is yes, I'm gonna tell you why. If the answer is no, I'll tell you why. That's how I do my readings. Christy, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, Christy? Hi, Nine-Tailed Fox. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Laura Ramirez. He texted you again today, called out your name, cursed you out, and you didn't even say anything to him today. He's just so disrespectful. I was gonna say, how did he get a hold of you? He keeps unblocking to say rude things. So are you calling him? You've gotta, you can't talk to him, Christy. He's not going, and I can understand you're not doing well because he's being rude to you. You're not going to get the sincere apology from him that you want. So, did you hear my reading last night? How you've got to be very, very serious. Like, you can't allow him to be able to reach you because he's just going to try and hurt you all the time. But he was able to call you. You said he was able to text you. But you got to block him. I would block him not just on your phone, but on every platform of social media. Do everything in your power to completely cut the cord with this guy. Because he's just going to wreak more havoc and wreak more havoc. That's what he's on a mission to do. Oh, he just uses another number. I'm so sorry, Christy. I understand that. So there's nothing you can do to even block. Is there any way you could block numbers that, oh, that'd be tough too, blocking any unknown numbers? Because then what if what if an unknown number calls that you need to answer, like about work, say it's a job prospect or something? I was going to say, I thought you changed your number though, Christy. I thought you said that you changed your number. I could have swore you said you changed your phone number. I'm sorry you went through that, Elizabeth. That's awful. Yeah, I've had my share of crazy too. Luckily, I've never had to change my phone number for anyone. Psycho behavior. Oh, so why didn't you use your old number for the payment plan discussion? I don't understand that. I'm just trying to figure out how he keeps on getting through. Like, it's like Houdini, that you can't stop him. But I think you can. If I post online under his posts, he will spaz on me. I haven't said anything on social media in several days. Yeah, which is the wise thing to do, Christy. I wouldn't even, because you don't want to provoke him. There's nothing more you could say, I feel, at this point. Everything he did was just so awful, and I think everybody knows that. I'm sure the people in your family are horrified. Your family members are really horrified with how he treated you, and your friends think he's, for lack of a better word, garbage for treating you this way. I mean, if someone was treating one of my girls this way, I'd have something to say about it. Like, if he wants me out of his life, then he needs to stop unblocking to contact me. I didn't say anything. It's not that that's not the way I would put it, Christy. It's not that if he wants you out of his life, then he needs to stop unblocking to contact you. I think that he wants you in his life, Christy, but only in the context so that he can abuse you. It's not loving. It's not wanting to get. I don't. And if he does try to get back together with you, I feel like it's just going to be abuse, 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 craziness, insanity. It will continue. And I don't think that's really his MO here in trying to contact you. Excuse me. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? I don't think that's what his point is, Christy. I think he wants to hurt you. And it hurts to say that. But it's what I really feel is the truth. He feels totally out of control by being called out, as he should have been. And this is his retaliation. Like, oh, I don't even want to say, like, he needs some time to cool his jets. Like, he needs time to cool down. Like, he needs to just back off. He was in the wrong and has been in the wrong for everything that he's done. Hi, Arcadia. Welcome. Can you get a yes or no? So, I guess you weren't in here earlier. I don't do yes or no questions. And I do. We play games for the chance to win a free reading if you're looking for a free reading. Otherwise, all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. But I don't just say, like, if the answer is yes, I'll tell you why. If it's no, I'll tell you why. I never do yes or no. Well, welcome, Arcadia. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll be playing a game in just a moment. Just having a little chat with Christy. Like, I didn't say a word today, and he texted me out of nowhere to say rude stuff. I'm tired of assuming. Yeah, I would literally do whatever you can do to just not have any communication with this guy, because he's a psychopath. He is a psycho. And he's only going to continue to act like a psycho. I mean, I can only imagine how tiresome this behavior must feel to you. Because just like, thinking about it is mentally exhausting. Like, I can't imagine. He didn't file a report, though, so I'm glad I feel like he wouldn't be the type to file a report. It's no report. He keeps threatening to do one. He won't. He hasn't. What does he have against you? What have you done? You didn't do anything. What kind of report can he even file? He has no restitution. He has no leg to stand on. So the game, we can jump on into the game now. So I think we've got a few people here interested in a free reading. I pull a random Major Arcana card. You simply guess which card I have pulled. If you don't know the Major Arcana, that's fine. You can guess any number between 0 and 21. Aisel is here. Hi, Aisel. How are you doing, girl? I have my jacket on. I'm cold. Always so cold. I'm doing well. Thank you. We're just about to play. I'm doing cold. I just went and grabbed my jacket. We're just about to play a game for the chance to win a free mini reading. Were you interested, Aisel? Who all is interested in playing? You're back in ATL because your mother doesn't like your witchy Hecate stuff. I always mispronounce it. Someone took me in. Oh, Ryan. Well, I'm glad you're back in ATL. I'm sorry that your mom is so against witchy stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. We were even talking about that with I was talking about that with someone last night. I'm assuming your mom's religious. Oh, happy International Women's Day? I think it might be in this country too, actually. I think it's when it's international, it's international. You know? I think it means that it's across the. I think it is. If I'm remembering correctly, I vaguely remember it being this time of year. Happy International Women's Day. Every day should be International Women's Day. Yeah, I was just talking about that yesterday, Ryan, about how you can be religious, like I am. You can be religious and still accept the craft, as long as you're aware that. I mean, I think the craft is perfectly fine. So, 'cause I just don't support anyone who practices black magic. That's where I draw the line. But otherwise, energy work is energy work. Energy is energy. That's just my opinion. But yeah, we were literally talking about that last night. And a lot of religions do. Well, a lot of witchcrafts and types of witchcrafts have all stemmed from mainstream religions. All right, we've got a few guesses in the chat, and thank you for your donation, Jessica. I've pulled my card. Jessica will be first, as donations are always take priority. But I just pulled my card, so whoever guesses correctly. Right? Technically, making a wish on a birthday candle is witchcraft too. Never thought of it that way, but yeah, when we blow out candles. Jessica guesses the High Priestess. Elizabeth guesses the Magician. Aisel guesses number 13. Ryan guesses number 7. I think that might be everybody. We had that newbie Arcadia was in here. Arcadia, are you here and did you want to play the game that we're playing? If not, then we have a winner. All right, we have a winner. Congratulations, Aisel. I ended up pulling the star, which is number 17. Aisel guessed number 13, which is closest. So congratulations to Aisel on her win. Let's get this list going here. Congrats, Aisel! Woohoo! Go, girl. Like really like really, y'all keep on sweetly asking me how I am today. I don't know if it's in my voice or something, but yeah, I'm a little tired. I slept for like, I slept way past my alarm. Did you want to do just thoughts and feelings? Or would you like to do the OG romance, thoughts, feelings, and intentions? Because you, excuse me, you just got back from the cruise, right? And you had a nice time together? And yes, the cruise was really great. Okay. That's awesome. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are P's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Jessica? The cruise was really great. That's wonderful to hear, Jessica. Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, these are in not just French. They're also in like Russian and German and Spanish. Yeah, Seven of Wands reversed. The Lovers reversed. Ten of Swords. The Empress. And the Magician. Feel like the Empress undoubtedly is you. That tends to come up a lot with a lot of your readings, Jessica. It's no doubt, we can't deny that Jessica is firmly seated in her divine feminine energies. I'm just a little confused about the energies here. First of all, with your energies, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. That usually tells me that you're feeling as though either like you can let your guard, that's what it is. Maybe I think like you're starting to feel like you can, now's a point where you can start to let your guard down. You're definitely getting to know him better. You're learning more about him. You're understanding him more. You're spending more time with him. I say keep that guard up. I mean, don't keep that guard up forever, but you know, little by little, slowly and surely, you know, we can allow ourselves to put our guards down. I think that's kind of what's going on here with the Seven of Wands reversed. His general energies towards the relationship, we have the Magician. He does feel like this is a very magical, unique, special connection with a lot of potential between the two of you. We've talked about the Lovers before, how the Lovers is really it is a romance card without a doubt, but and we do have it here in its reversal. It is a romance card without a doubt, but it's also one of the, I don't want to say the less strong, but it's not, The lovers are unbound. The lovers are unchained. Something's compelling me to go to my book here. I'm going to be honest. When I see the lovers reverse and when I'm looking at in my book and what I'm sensing here, he's not entirely, there's something he's not entirely satisfied with. It could very well be the distance between you, the disconnection. It's wonderful that you guys could, and I know you do chat every day. I got annoyed with him yesterday. Oh, I just missed that whole message. Also, he keeps telling me how much he appreciates me, and I just realized that I think he appreciates is code word for love because he says it in that way. Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah. So I was gonna say I did not. I think I read the first. He does seem to want you more. Yeah, I think he's feeling very dramatic, I will say, with this Ten of Swords. I think the distance is getting to him. I think it always has. Yeah. Oh yeah. How do you have a contract? He may even ask, like, well, how long do you plan on staying there? Like, he'll be asking you questions like that because he wants you with him physically. He intends to make you his empress. And with the distance between you, it's really affecting. I don't want to say it's really deeply affecting him, but it is. But we also have to look at it this way. If he wasn't a little jilted by the distance, if he was totally a-okay, cool with it, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, if he was totally fine with the distance, then I would be raising my eyebrow. Then I'd be like, well, maybe he's not so serious. But the fact that, I think it speaks volumes. He wants me to meet his parents maybe next weekend or within the next few weeks. That's exciting. That's exciting, Jessica. He wants some major transformation between the two of you and your connection. That's big. Yeah, I think that's really what this is all about here, the Lover's Reverse and this Ten of Swords. Got annoyed with him yesterday because, or nothing major, but I wanted space today since I'm detoxing and didn't want to be grouchy with him. Yeah, that's fair. There's some days like we've talked about this when my PMS is just like through the roof, and the way that it affects me oftentimes is I'm really grouchy. My tolerance level for my patience is just like as thin as like a spider web. Like, well, those are really strong, but it's like just like razor thin. So I will often just not speak to people on that day. I won't go live on that day because I know that I have no patience. I have no patience with people at the grocery store. And I don't mean the workers. I mean like, like, for example, like if the aisles are super crowded and I'm having one of my crazy PMS days, I just need to stay away from people. I don't want to go grocery shopping even. Oh, Christy, there's someone out there for everyone. It has been a major journey for Jessica. She's definitely, God, there was, Jessica, do you want me to tell Christy about the last guy? Jessica's definitely, I think we've all been through a lot, and all deserve our Prince Charming. Or is there if he's upset that I'm being distant? He did say he understands, though. I think he does understand. I think it's more the distance. Yeah, so there was this guy, let's call him Charlie. And they started dating, what was it, I feel like it was right around the beginning of summer last year. It was right around the time I left. Because I think I did my first reading for you on him when I had first arrived. Anyway, every time we read for him, Christy, every time we did a reading on this guy, it was just like beautiful cards, lots of this stuff, Empress, the Magician, but it was always really, really perfect every time, almost too perfect. And like lots of Tens of Cups across the board, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, all the time, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, lots of cups, and not the Five of Cups, not the bad ones. And everything was going great. Everything was going great between them. And then it turned out that, what was it? He had another baby mama. Drama, total drama, and obviously everything came crashing down. And I was like, how did I not see that? That's where I was just like, first of all, I am so sorry. And second of all, I am so sorry. Why did I not see that? Jessica's theory, and I do go with this, is that sometimes there are karmic things that happen that our guides, as bad as they are, our guides know that if we were to be told, that we would just back off entirely. Yeah, two whole ass kids. Yeah, no, so messy. You're still going to feel Keyshawn's energy because you shared your energy. I was talking about this last night. Whenever you have an intimate relationship with someone, even if it's brief, that there's a major energy exchange there. And that's why there are cord cutting rituals, that because when we share a lot of our energy with someone, it can really, it's literally draining. And then if you're an empath, like I believe you are, Chrissy, that you're going to be feeling his energy. You're not going to feel it forever. You're not completely, but you're not, the reason why you're still feeling it is because it's only been a week or so. You're still going to be feeling it. It hasn't completely ended, or it's complete. I would say it's ended. I want to say it's ended. But in terms of energy, it's still there. He's still in your sphere. He's still barking up your tree and harassing you. So, it would be hard for me to not think about my ex, or whatever we want to refer to him as, if he was constantly trying to reach out to me on different numbers. I'm so sorry, Christy. And, with your new love, your new future, we talked about your next future partner. And I did say I do see him trying to interfere with it. He's not going to be successful, and your partner is going to see right through all of Key's crap and is going to be very supportive of you. And you're not going to have to worry because you're going to have another person on your team. You already have a lot of people on your team, honey, against this guy and what he did to you. You're very welcome, Jessica. Yeah, it took me a couple of seconds for it to really sink in, especially with that Seven of Wands. But yeah, things are still sunshine and rainbows, but they're not all sunshine and rainbows, which makes sense because of the distance, But you guys are gonna make this work. I feel it feels right. He wants to make you his empress. It feels good. All right, let's see. Who do we have? We have Aisel next on deck. She was the winner of the game that we played earlier. Congrats on your win, Aisel. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, and we also received a donation from Christy. All right, Jessica, love to see you back. Are you grabbing dinner? Is it dinner time for you? I guess it's dinner time here, huh? I don't even know if I have any. Oh, I have some frozen samosas in the freezer. Those are good. I can heat those up. I also have a really delicious burrito. I'm thinking of food. What are all y'all eating for dinner tonight / have already eaten for dinner? Let me know in the comments. It's good. It's really good. I didn't have much of an appetite over the past year or so, but my appetite's just come right the hell back, and I'm so glad. I'm on call for my job and have to go handle 2 teens. You just got in a fight. Oy vey. Okay. You want to go after Christy? Okay, Aisel. Christy, you here? Well, that makes sense, Christy. Whenever I go through something like that I can't eat. Like some people go, like, especially women, when we go through breakups, a lot of women will like go be like, oh, I have to go to they'll eat, you know, to soothe themselves. They'll eat hella McDonald's or whatever their food of choice is. With me, it's McDonald's, okay, or like Ben and Jerry's or whatever. I've always been the opposite. Like I've lost a lot of weight from breakups before. I've looked like a whole ass different person after breakups. That's how I tend to deal. I think that's kind of common for a lot of people. I think that, yeah, Jessica, you too. Yeah, when I'm sad, I can't eat for shit. I got no appetite when I'm sad. When I'm happy, especially when I'm in a relationship, I gain so much weight when I get that happy weight. Oh my gosh, when I fall in love with someone, yeah, then I eat a lot. But that's why I'm happy that my appetite's coming back, because it means that something's going on in my brain that's better, I feel. Because I couldn't understand why I just wasn't feeling food. But yeah, no, it's I feel like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it's kind of like just a media, um I don't want to say lie, but like I feel like that's how they perpetuate it always in the media, is like lots of like women eat lots of food when they're sad. I'm like, really? Like so many women I know don't. It's like the opposite day. Was the connection with Key a karmic connection to teach me some type of lesson? Could very well be. Let's check. Let's see. Phrase that perfectly, Christy. That's exactly what we were just talking about with Jessica's situation. She was blindsided. She came out of left field for her. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but with Key, I'm not saying he was a total monster, but I feel like there were a lot of red flags with him that I always thought that I always saw and I always told you about. With the guy, with Jessica, it was almost creepier because he seemed like a saint. Like, it seemed like he could do no wrong. And then he was hiding a whole ass family. Whereas I feel like he's always been kind of a rapscallion. I've always, like, my eyebrows always been raised with that guy. And rapscallion's a great word, isn't it? Just always felt like really needed to level up. And then, so it's not like this, I don't feel like this came out of left field, but I feel, but it doesn't mean it hurts any less. That's not, you know, but it also very well may be something your guides wanted you to learn. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to be a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Christy's connection with Key supposed to teach her a karmic lesson? I've been told that my past relationships were they were never my fault. However, they were to teach me a lesson. And that makes sense. I will say, I never ever felt like it was my fault. I never cheated on any of the dudes I was with who treated me like garbage. I always treated them with respect, and it was kind of, like I said, like, just kind of felt like I didn't deserve any of the pain I've been through, just like you haven't, Christy. But it also doesn't mean that there wasn't some karmic lesson that I was supposed to be learning at the same time. So let's see what we have here. We have the Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, and Knight of Swords reversed. Yes, I would say yes, and I'll tell you why. Just the rapscallion just took you out. Oh, that's the word of the day. Oh, it's like Pee Wee Herman, the word of the day. Okay, because I feel his energy every day. I feel his emotions, and we always eat at the same time. We were close before he changed. Then all this happened and ruined everything. I know you guys were close before, but there were still ways that he treated you that I just didn't feel were that fair or loving. Um, I feel like this is a lesson of comparisons for you. I feel like you're going to look back at this relationship and be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that I endured everything that I endured. Resilience is the word that I keep on seeing, like a marquee light going through my brain, is resilience, resilience, resilience. This is a lesson in resilience. And you're going to look back and you're going to look back and see that this was the most challenging connection you've ever been in. And I know you've been through pain in the past. You've been hurt romantically, deeply. I know that, Christy. This is not your first rodeo in getting hurt. But it's also your tolerance for bad behavior and your awareness of bad behavior is going to increase. You're just not going to put up with, it's like the TLC song, No Scrubs. You're going to put up with no scrubs. This guy's a scrub. This guy is a scrub in many different ways, and you're just going to have a much higher standards for yourself because of all the crap that he's put you through. It's going to you're going to be making positive comparisons from here on out with this Queen of Wands. Things were good when we understood each other. I'm sure of course things were good at one point, Christy. Otherwise they wouldn't have happened at all. I am too. I'm really sad it ended the way it did. But I also don't know if it could have ended any other healthier way because he's so unhealthy in the brain. And I'm also just not surprised because he seems like a really unhinged person. But it surprises me because you're such a good woman and you're such an astounding woman. It always surprised me that a woman of your, I hate to put it, but of your caliber, let's just say, would be with him. You guys operate on two different vibrational levels energetically. I don't know if you're aware of that. I know that you say you, and I believe that you do feel his energies. I know that you do. But I feel like he feeds upon your positive energies. I understand that. I know that feeling, Christy. I've been there. Where the idea of never seeing them again is just like unbelievable, but I think that I know that you're gonna look back at this and understand that it was not worth the pain, and he's not worth seeing ever again. It's just gonna cause you way too much pain and trauma, and that's nothing that you need to be going through. I feel like he was karmically set up for you to make positive comparisons in your next relationship. You lost your best friend and the love of your life. I'm so sorry, Christy. I lost my best friend too. I don't know how old you were. I was 23 when I lost my best friend, so we might have been around the same age, but I did not lose the love of my life at the same time. That's a lot. It's a whole lot to go through, and it's, again, resilience is this word that I keep on seeing like a neon marquee sign going on in my mind, is you have an amazing amount of resilience within you, and you're going to make it, and you're going to do wonderfully. And I do believe that this was a karmic lesson. Not a lesson, but so much as a karmic, well, something to make you see that this is just how despicable people can be. And to be able to identify the red flags in the future with the next guy that you date, the next fella. know what's worthwhile, know what to value with the Nine of Pentacles, know who's worthy of giving your love to, sharing your love with, because every time you share your love with someone, and I don't just mean, emotionally, but also physically, especially physically, even if you sleep with them just one time, or even just like a heavy makeout sesh or something, that's a huge energy exchange. It's your sacral chakra that you're sharing with another person, and your heart chakra. It's a lot of energy flowing back and forth. And I think that this was to help give you more agency in the future, Christy, with the next guy that you date. You shouldn't need to feel pretty because of another person, because of a dude, Christy, and you shouldn't feel worthy and able to go to school because of the guy that you're with. That that's not good. That's not good, love. It's good to have a cheerleader. It's good to have someone in your court, honey, but it's not good to need someone or to say that, to even suggest that you may not have done the wonderful thing, all the wonderful achievements you made without him. No. And if that's the case, then I mean, I guess we all have different motivators, but I think that you would have gone to grad school anyway. And I wish that you felt pretty. I wish that you felt beautiful, because you are. You don't need any man to tell you that. Well, that's good that he did tell you that all the time, because you are very beautiful, Christy. And that's, if someone doesn't feel that the person that they're with is attractive, that's not very good usually. And I believe that he was being honest. I don't think, I'm not saying that's the only reason he was with you either. But I'm just saying that no woman should feel like she's not pretty without being told that by a guy. That's just that it needs to radiate from within. I'm so sorry, Christy, and I know you're not eating. You're going through it. I get it. I feel your energies. I feel them. I want you to try to eat something, even just like soup. That's when I have to eat something, because sometimes I have to eat. Like, you have to force yourself to eat. If you haven't been eating, okay, just make yourself some soup. Heat it. You don't even don't fuss with it, making yourself anything if you don't want to. Just heat up some soup if you got a tin of soup, and maybe toast some bread. But I want you to eat something and cry it out. Don't stop crying. Like, you should cry. Crying is very actually healthy for you. It's incredibly healthy for you. And if you weren't crying, then you wouldn't be processing everything that you're going through, love. You're processing a lot. You've been through a lot. And you've got to be really kind and loving to yourself right now. And you've got to be, you got to be your own cheerleader for a little bit. But that's not true. You've got cheerleaders all around you. I was worried about that, Christy. I didn't want to. I don't like to talk about alcohol. I talk about drugs and alcohol on here, but I don't ever like to ask. But I was worried about you possibly drinking. I don't know, were you drinking last night at all? Because I felt like it was kind of difficult to chat with you, and I was like, I kind of, like, you weren't making a lot of sense last night. Maybe you were really tired or something, but I just was worried. I was like, I just worry because I've been there to drown out the pain. I know, I get it. I was just going to say, but you can't, you've got work tomorrow, but tomorrow's Saturday, you don't have work, but you got to show up for yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. If you drink, you're going to, it's put you in a really dark place. You were tired, okay. But I'm still worried about that. I was still worried about that because it was Thursday night and you were just tired. I mean, when you're in a different time zone, I get it. It was I think it was like 9 o'clock here, so it must have been like 11 o'clock there. I get you, girl. No, but I also don't like to bring it up because a lot of people will just be, if I bring it up, then they'll be like, no, I never do that. Like, okay, you've never had a drink? Okay, I don't believe that. I've had some people tell me that, so that's why I don't like to bring it up, but, I want you to be loving towards yourself. I want you to watch your favorite shows that make you laugh. I want you to talk to your friends who love you, who care about you. Hell, you can stay here all night. I don't know how long I'm going to be on, but you can just stay here all night and chat with us. I've got to clean off this mat. Actually, I don't think I even can. It's candle wax. I don't know if y'all can see this waxy part of my mat. I need to find a new mat because this got all waxy. And yeah, I've also kind of burnt it in some spaces too. I think there's a hole right there. Yeah. Virgo girl, thank you so much for your donation. Where did you make your donation? It's really peculiar. This has been going on. It's not just you. All night I haven't been getting my notifications from neither CashApp nor PayPal. So, actually, I should just go ahead and check. I see. What's your name, Virgo girl? I think I'm seeing it. I think that's your donation. Shani! It is, okay, it is Shani. Thank you so much, Shani, for your donation. And thank you, Christy, for your donation. I hope I brought you clarity, love. Aisel, are you here? Aisel, please come to the chat. Thank you. All right, Aisel, please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Thank you. All right, Shani, please go ahead and post your question. If you and Josh will speak again. What's Josh's sign? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, will Shani and Josh speak again? Each sisters and spirit guides for sharing and Josh speak again. Each sisters and spirit guides for sharing and Josh speak again. Five of Wands, Six of Cups reversed, the Empress, Knight of Wands, and Judgment reversed. I do think that you and Josh are going to speak again. However, I think that it's going to be an argument, or it's going to result in some kind of argumentation or conflict. Are the two of you, do the two of you have a history of arguing? If you don't have an actual, if he's like not confrontational, then like that, there's some kind of conflict that I do see coming up, some kind of dissatisfaction arising from the conversation being had with the Nine of Cups reversed. And I kind of got that feeling. I was like, but because we have this Five of Wands here, which is conflict, pure and simple. But I kind of got the feeling that even though he's an Aries, that he's not the type to really. And maybe I've talked to you about this with him, talked to you about him before about this, but you're kind of mad at him. That could be where the conflict is, and it could be his awareness that you're mad at him, but there's some kind of conflict here. There's still a lot of desire, though, between the two of you with the Knight of Wands and the Empress. There's still something going on between the two of you. I would not say that things are over by any means. Okay, yeah, no, things are not over by any means. You know each other since you were little kids. And you're usually the one cussing him out. Yeah, that's that Five of Wands. And it's more of an awareness on his part. Like he knows he screwed up, or he knows that he's in the wrong. He knows that he's going to get cussed at. He knows that he's going to, he's in the wrong for whatever he did. And I'm certainly not saying that you don't feel that your feelings are not valid. I'm not saying that by any means. I don't know what happened, but I get the feeling that your feelings are very valid. Okay, and you don't have to tell me what happened, but I do get the feeling that your feelings are valid, and he knows it. And I do see some kind of forgiveness here with the Judgment reversed, but things not entirely restoring themselves in the way that you would like them to. But yeah, no, to answer the question point blank, we simply asked, will you and Josh ever speak again? The answer is yes, 100%. But to elaborate on that, as I told people, I had two people come to my channel earlier, different people both asked if I did yes or no questions. I don't get yes or no questions. If a tarot reader would have answered me yes, no, and would not give me a reason or an answer as to anything further, I'd feel a little ripped off. I'd feel like I need a little more information there. So my answer is yes, and that's my reason why. I think that you guys are inextricably bound. Do I think that it's going to? I mean, the bad news, I guess, is do I think that it's going to result in your expectations? No. But Do I think you guys are going to be able to hash a lot out? Yes, I do. Okay. So that is what I see for you, Miss Shani. Thank you very much for your donation, love. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Aisel, you would like to ask about magic spells, and do magic spells work, dear? I was always wondering and scared maybe someone was casting a black magic spell on me. Yeah, we can ask that. Do magic spells work? Here's how I feel about them. Here's how I feel about magic spells. I feel that someone is only successful in placing a black magic spell against you so long as you give them agency and you give them power. If you believe that they have the power to do so, then then the power is going to shift towards them. So long as you stay like even it like if you have the attitude of, girl, your emojis are cracking me up. I can't really see. They're like little dudes, a little blue dude and a little red dude. Anyway, I don't know what they're emoting, but once the blue one's scared. Don't be scared. No, listen to what I'm telling. Listen to me. If somebody did place a black magic spell upon you, it's possible. Hey, it's happened to me in my life, but in the past, I would give them the agency. I'd be like, oh no, I found out they cast a spell on me. And like one of them was one of my exes. And I didn't date anyone for like 3-4 years. And this was like when I was really into like dating and like wanted and was very like going out all the time and stuff like that. I just could not find anyone. I found out that he put a black magic spell against me. And I think it was for me to not find love. But I also gave him that power. Now I'm just like, if I feel like anyone's ever put a spell on me, I'm just like, that's funny because I'm stronger than they are. Light trumps the darkness. Even the tiniest little flame will illuminate the darkness. You know? So, I do spell work? Only light work. I don't do anything in the darkness. That doesn't mean that other people don't do dark things, and I wouldn't put it past someone like Dinara to do something dark, but I also don't think Dinara is the type of woman to have power. Spiritual power. She operates on I've read about her, I've read her energy so many times now, Aisel. Like, I feel like I know her type of person, and that type of person doesn't get very far spiritually, you know? But so you want me to ask specifically, did Dinara cast magic spells on you and Alabek? I think she used her money. Even if she cast a spell, I think that the big issue here is that I think Alabek, I think he married her for money. I've always felt that. Did you know that? I think I've told you that, right? I mean, you feel that way too, right? Like, she's a meal ticket. She's a huge meal ticket. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast magic spells on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast magic spells on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast magic spells on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast a black magic spell on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast a black magic spell on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Dinara cast a black magic spell on Aesol and Alabek? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Denara cast a black magic spell on AC on Alabek? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides. Did Denara cast a black magic spell on AC on Alabek? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides. Did Denara cast a black magic spell on AC on Alabek? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides. Did Denara cast a black magic spell on AC on Alabek? Page of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. And 5 of Cups. It's pretty much exactly what I was talking about. I know that you feel like she was successful, but she did try with this 7 of Swords, but she put more effort in just trying to steal him and lure him away with money than she... Don't worry, please don't worry. Do not give her any... And this is this Page of Pentacles reverse. She has no power. She doesn't have that power. Yes, girl. Yes. Like, if I would never give him money. Like, even if I had, like, hella money, I wouldn't give it to him because he has to make it on his own. Yes, Mama, I'm right there with you. Like, why can't he make his own money? Like, it's easier to do that as a man in this world. Like, anyway, yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse. Just what I was saying earlier is she's got some power in this world. When it comes to money, she does have that. We'll give her that. Okay, I'll give her that. Money goes far on this planet. But is she in touch with spirit? Hell no. They laugh at her. Like, her guides, they know she's so thwarted. They don't listen to her. This 7 of Swords reverse, she tried to pull something. But, like, her guy, it did not work. They laughed at her. 7 of Swords reversed and 7 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. I feel like she tried to do something very specific. And she even saw that it didn't work. With this 5 of Cups and 9 of Cups reversed. Like, she knows that this was something specific. Really nefarious. Like, wow. I don't even want to say what just came into my mind, but the spell that she put upon you or that she tried to put upon you was not to steal Alabek away from you. Like I said, she used other means to do that. This is darker. She's sick in the head. Yeah, no, this is darker, but like I said, I love seeing... I'm so grateful to see and to hear from my guides confirming with me just what I said before. Like, she's got no power. She really has no power. The things that she has said to you, too, are just like primo crazy. Page of Pentacles reverse. She doesn't have the power. But this is more of a personal attack against... This was supposed to be a personal attack against you. If this was upright, I would have been really freaked out. But the fact that this is reverse is telling me like pretty much everything. Like she wanted to do she wanted to put a really nasty spell on you. And it didn't work. And it's not going to work. And she's already seen that. She's like, oh, I wasn't successful. So don't worry. There's literally no reason to worry. It's creepy. It is creepy. You have every reason to feel like this is creepy because it is. But there's also no reason to worry from here on out because she's powerless. And that's what I said. That's what the cards are saying. That's what my guides are saying. That's what your guides are saying to me. So I'm going to roll with them because they've never misled me. They've definitely made it and you've made it very clear to me just how sick this woman is in the head. But yeah. It's a real. Curses are real. but most people think that they can just buy the spells for them or buy the supplies for them, because it does actually cost quite a bit to put a spell on someone. You got to buy like sometimes upwards of 20 different types of herbs. I'm deadly serious. Different like all the supplies you have to buy for one specific spell. It costs a lot, takes a lot of energy. And I think that she was fine with doing that, but she knows that it didn't work. She may have even hired someone to do it for her now that I'm thinking about it. Because you can always do that too nowadays. Hire someone else to do it for you. So, like, yeah. I'm glad she's as stupid as she is. I'm glad she's as powerless as she is. So, no fear. No fear here, Aesel. There's no reason to have any fear. She's powerless. She has no agency. She can't hurt you. She's not going to hurt you. She wasn't able to hurt you, and she's not able to hurt you. You are far too protected by your angels and your white light. She's in the dark, and it's just going to get gnarlier and gnarlier as time goes on. She's going to get gnarlier and gnarlier as time goes on. That's another message I'm getting. Like, I don't know what she looks like, but I'm getting the message she's the type of person who doesn't sleep that often. I don't know, and that's not a good recipe for beauty. I'll just say that. You gotta get your beauty sleep, and she's not the type who does. She's crazy. Like, she's very manic. That's what it is. She's a very, very manic person. So yeah, she doesn't get she has a lot of insomnia issues, and it really messes with her skin and the quality of its elasticity. And I'm not trying to like hate on her or anything, but I'm just saying how it reflects on the outside what we're going through on the inside. So that is what I see for you, sweet Aesel. Aesel, do not worry, do not fret, do not shed a single tear. I know you won't, but don't be worried. Seriously. If you worry, you're giving her agency, and we can't give her any. She has no agency. And it was exactly what I said before. It's like, if you believe that someone has power over you in some way, some shape, type, or some type, type of form, then you're giving them power. And in the past, Aesel, I'll be honest, sometimes I would just tell people, oh, no, there's no spell against you, there's nothing. And they'd come back to me and they'd be like, yeah, you're right, there was no spell. But in truth, like, I had kind of seen something, but the fact that I had told them that there was nothing made them believe that there was nothing. It was kind of like when you do reverse psychology on a kid, and this was when this was before I started my channel. This is like some of my earlier clients. And now that I have my channel, I'm just like, no, everything has to be like totally straightforward. But I have to make it really clear, like, you've got nothing to worry about. She told everyone that he was only hers. Yeah, you told me that. That she told everyone that he was only hers. That's such a weird thing to say. Yeah, she's very sick in the head. Don't you worry. I am going to say that I do have a feeling I know what kind of spell she was putting on you, and I don't even want to say what it was because it'll freak you out if I tell you, but she was not successful. It'll only freak you out because it's just like, it's crazy that people could even want to operate on that kind of a level, but she was not successful. She will never be successful. Like, your guides are literally giggling right now, like in a good way, just having a laugh. Like, this girl, this woman, this crazy lady, she thinks she has so much more power than she does, and she just really doesn't. She thinks she can get involved with the spiritual world just because she can pay someone on Etsy to do an evil spell. No. Doesn't work like that. It's not that easy. If it was, then the world would be a very stranger place, I think. The world's already a strange place, but I think it'd be a lot stranger if it was that easy. But that is what I see for you, sweet Aesel. My love, my darling. Happy International Women's Day to you. Let me double check. I mean, it's international, so that means it's all over the world. I'm sure they wouldn't have just one in every country, right? Because I remember my friend wishing me a happy International Women's Day. Similar day this year. Yeah, it's March 8th. Happy International Women's Day to everybody across the globe. Every single woman across the globe. All 51% of us. You know there's more women on this planet than dudes by just a small percentage. I don't know if that's changed, but the last time I checked, I think it was like we were at 51% women, 49% guys. You'd think that we would be the ones in charge of everything. But I don't want to be in charge, quite frankly. Well, I want women in charge. I don't want to be in charge. Maybe that's the issue. Happy Women's Day to everybody in the chat. In fact, everybody tonight has been a woman, and women are what make my channel. That's unfair to say because I have quite a few gentlemen on my channel who are really amazing guys, and they deserve a shout out too. But men only make up about 5 to 10% of my readers or my clients. It's really interesting. And they're always dudes that are totally in touch with spirit, obviously. Well, just like all the women in my chat. Yeah, like all the women in my chat are in touch with spirit too. You gotta be to surrender to spirit. All right, so we can go ahead. I think did we get another donation? Let me double check. Talika! Hi, Talika. You made a donation, Talika? I thought I saw a donation come up on my phone, but I wasn't quite sure. You did! Thank you so much, Talika. You just did. Thank you, honey. Let me add you real quick to... Well, it's not really a list. It's you. You are the list, girl. You are the nightlife. You are the moment. You are the queen. Miss Talika, you are on deck. Hey! Oreo cookies! I'm wishing I had some Oreo cookies tonight. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I've got no sweets, and I've got a sweet tooth. I ate all my Girl Scout cookies. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I've got no sweets. And I am not going out to Safeway tonight. No way. No way. But other than that, I'm doing great. How are you doing? And oh, Talika, my darling, would you like a 10-card reading, or were you interested in 2 5-card mini readings? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I've got 2 choices for dinner tonight. 3 actually. I've got potato samosas, which are really good. I love Indian food. I've got fish sticks. Love fish sticks and veggies. Or I have this really yummy burrito I could make. I should do a little poll. What should Sophie eat tonight? 10 cards? You got it. Wonderful, Talika. All right, please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Oh, you already did. Sorry. How does Jay feel towards me? He has been a bit sterner. Would you like me to do my thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread? Or just... I'm sorry, was his name Jay? He was deployed. Oh my goodness, that was the sadness. I mean, I still think that some of the sadness comes from PTSD issues, but I also think that makes a lot more sense. Sadness coming from that romantic, he's not going to be able to see you, he's going to be deployed and he can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, let's do the OG romance reading. And his name his first initial is J. And holy moly. Okay, I need to grab another LaCroix. Confirm his first initial again. I will be right back. Thank you. And we are back. Sorry about that. Okay. You have a wonderful evening too, my fellow Golden Girl sister. I want to watch those episodes again. I haven't watched an episode in such a long time. All right, and his initial is J. Okay, and what's his sign? And what's your sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are J's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Talika? Page of Wands reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. The Magician. The Hangman reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. The Lovers reversed. Chariot reversed. and the moon. Hello, Gerald Petty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, wow, Scorpio and Leo, two fixed signs. Usually a good combo together. Also, fun fact, my two favorite signs, I'm an Aquarius, my two favorite signs, well, my three favorite signs are Leo, Scorpio, and Gemini, in that order. Leo's my favorite. You're my favorite. Your general energies that I'm seeing towards him, we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords. Did he do something wrong? Did he do something that he shouldn't have done here? Or... And then his general energies, we have the Three of Wands reversed with the Moon. Impatience and not knowing where one stands. But I think you definitely know where you stand with him. And I think that it's possible that maybe one or more of his behaviors has not been okay with you. His thoughts towards you, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed with the Ten of Swords. Something about an ending here. The Ten of Swords is almost always signifying an ending of some type. And I don't know if there's somebody else involved here with the Two of Pentacles reversed, but sometimes when I see the Two of Pentacles reversed, often means there's a third party. He has good and bad. Yeah. He can go both ways, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Attitude-wise. I was going to say, I think we all are kind of good and bad, Talika. What do you kind of mean by that? Yeah, attitude-wise. Is he bipolar, kind of? Would you, I mean, I know that well, maybe you are a doctor, Talika, but I'm not. But, so I don't like to diagnose things or anything, but I do get curious, like, maybe he does have an undiagnosed... I did kind of get that feeling with this Two of Pentacles reversed as well, like difficulty balancing things emotionally, which is pretty, or I think that's how he expresses his difficulties and his emotional imbalances, is I think through his attitudes. His feelings, we have the Magician with the Lovers reversed. I mean, this is really going, like, in many different... I feel like I'm playing pinball here. It's going in, like, shooting in different directions. He is bipolar? Okay. Because I do a lot of... I read for a lot of bipolar folks, or partners. A lot of my clients have partners who are bipolar, and I'm seeing a lot of the same things, this up and down, back and forth thing. Especially with the Moon, the Three of Wands reverse, that seems to contradictory kind of energies, right? Is what I'm trying to explain here. His feelings, we have the Magician with the Lovers reverse, like he feels like there still is magic between... I think there is too. I do this too. I do think there's someone else. With the Lovers, I was just going to get into the Lovers reverse here. I think that there's someone else, honey. I do. And especially if you think there is, the cards think there is, my hunch tells me there is, and that's a loaded potato statement for me to make. I don't make that statement very often. There's a few statements I really try hard not to make. One of them is that third party. The other is telling someone to break up with someone or divorce them. The third is telling someone to change jobs. Those are three things I really hate doing. But if I see it, I smell it, I sense it, I hear it, I gotta say it. You see something, you say something. And if you're on board with me there, I think that might be a big issue here. This Lovers reverse, the Moon, not really knowing where he stands because he's standing between two women. You know? His intentions, we have the Hangman reversed and the Chariot reversed. Whoa, these cards actually don't contradict each other at all. I don't know how well you know the tarot, love, but these cards pretty much mean the same thing in their reversal. He is stuck. He is stuck. He's stuck in his mindset. He's stuck in his ways, and he doesn't know how to move forward in either direction at this point. Yeah. I think that's what I think is going on. I think he doesn't know which one to choose. Like he's playing a game of Pokemon here or something. Okay, we just received. Thank you so much, Gerald, for your donation, and thank you, Jessica, for your donation. You know who I was gonna say. I bet you even have an idea of who this person is. Yeah, he is stuck, Hanuman. He is stuck, and part of this, there's this Three of Wands reversed here, and part of this is about you, darling. You need to figure out how long you're going to be willing to wait on him, if you're willing to wait on him at all, knowing that there's another woman. It's a really tenuous up-down situation. It's very extremely complicated. And this is your choice. You know, I think this now is a great time for you to make the choice of whether you want to continue to, I guess, I hate to put it this way, but endure this, because it's a lot. That's a lot of up and down energy and a lot of drama to deal with. Yeah. So this is about you too, and taking care of you, making sure you're okay. And if he's gonna be playing this waiting game with that Three of Wands reversed for Lord knows how long, if we don't have a timestamp, then I think it's important for you to give him a timestamp, or give yourself a timestamp. Like, okay, if I don't see him coming towards me in the next month or 2 months or whatever, however much time you want to give it, but give yourself a time frame for him. I think that's the best route to go from here. Okay. Much love to you, Talika. I appreciate you a lot, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening with your situation. Like I said, very, very complicated, but nothing that can't be conquered, but also is a choice. You know, lots of choices to make. All right, Gerald, Mr. Petty, no questions, just whatever is in the cards. You just want a general reading. You got it. Let's see, 1 second here. How are you doing tonight, Gerald? Gerald, I can't figure out what to eat for dinner tonight. Anyone want to help me in the chat? I've got, okay, burrito, fish sticks and veggies, which is kind of a regular staple of mine, or potato samosas. I'll probably have the samosas with the burrito, have like a little Indian Mexican fusion thing. I eat weird, let's just put it that way. How would you guys eat tonight if you had those three choices? All right, let's get into this general reading. Kristen, how are you doing, love? How are you, sweetie pie? Hope you're well, hope you're well. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. You go for the burrito? Yeah, because if I have the burrito, then I'll still have room for a samosa, because I have these delicious Indian samosas. Yeah, I think I'll have. It's a vegan burrito too, which I normally don't like vegan food, but it's good. It's got like yummy ass like veggies and beans. No cheese, but I can add cheese to it if I want. I can add cheese if I want. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do burrito tonight. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, and a samosa. I think I'm hungry. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gerald with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide your ability on messages and needs to hear at this time. Thank you. Oakley dokley. Let's get right on into this. Five of Pentacles. Temperance reverse. The Empress reverse. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Tower. Three of Pentacles reversed. The Emperor. The Magician reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups. The Lovers reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. And the Moon. Jeez. Okay, your guides really acknowledge, Gerald, that you're going through a hard time. That things are not easy for you right now emotionally. The first card we have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling abandoned, feelings of loneliness, feelings of isolation. But your guides are saying that you still have a lot of power and a lot of agency and strength within you with the Emperor card here. But that you're not there's more that you need to look to in order to find value and support within your life with the Knight of Swords, or with the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Empress reversed, with the Magician reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is definitely acknowledgement from your guides of not feeling completely emotionally balanced. The Empress reversed, the Magician reversed, Knight of Wands reversed is almost always indicative of issues with motivation, issues with finding or trying to figure out which direction to go in one's life. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Ten of Pentacles reversed right underneath, and the Ace of Swords reversed. I'm not going to lie to you, Jared. Every single one of these cards is pretty dark, pretty deep, pretty heavy. It's not dark, but it's heavy energies, very heavy energies that your guides are acknowledging, that you're not finding the true value within your life. This Page of Swords reversed, not acknowledging the true value within your life. Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Ten of Pentacles reversed right underneath. Also the Ten of Pentacles reversed, also being the, Ten of Cups. Oh gosh, that hardly changes anything. Ten of Cups is very similar to the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling a lack of contentment in one's life, feeling a lack of value in one's life, feeling as though it's difficult to speak your voice with the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't know if there was a major abruption that just happened or occurred in your life, but I do see that, I do sense that with the Tower right here. The Five of Cups right underneath. The Five of Cups is almost always indicative of regret, guilt, feelings of regret, guilt, loss. Oh, yeah, Ace of Swords is right here. It's funny, I thought I saw the Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, seeing a fundamental lack of value in your life. Ace of Swords reversed is feeling a fundamental, like not knowing your voice, not seeing or acknowledging where your voice is. Three of Cups reversed with the Lovers reversed and the Moon. You are looking, I do believe you're single and you are looking for your partner. And the one that I think that you're looking towards is not reciprocating your affections with this Three of Cups reversed and the Lovers reversed. And then we have the Moon right underneath it. There's very dark, it's not, like I said, I don't know why I keep on saying dark. It's not dark energies, but they're very, very heavy energies that are surrounding you that you 100% have the ability to fix. Your guides understand and acknowledge that you feel a certain type of way, but there's a different way that you need to approach things in your life and see things, just see them from a different perspective. Okay, and I think that's really going to improve and change things in your life overall. Okay. So that is what I see for you, Gerald. Thank you so much for your donation, and I hope I brought you some clarity. I haven't seen you the whole time I've been reading, so I really hope that you've been here. I might even give you a timestamp because I don't see anybody in the chat, quite frankly, which is a little peculiar. But that is my reading for you, Mr. Petty. Thank you so much for your donation. And we also received a donation. I think we received a donation. Did we receive another donation? Oh, no, we did not. Okay. All right, so I don't see anybody in the chat. We are all through with donations. As always, I stay on for a minimum of 2 hours every evening. And I've been on for an hour and 46 minutes now. So we can go ahead, and play a game for the chance to win a free mini reading. But I just don't know if anybody's here. Would anybody be interested in playing the game for the chance to win a free reading? Would anybody be interested in playing the game for the chance to win a free reading? Anybody interested in playing the game for the chance to win a free mini reading? Would anybody be interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free reading? This is bizarre. There's nobody in the chat. Anybody want to play a game for the chance to win a free reading? We've got another 8 minutes or so. Any interest at all in anyone wanting a free reading? Now would be the time. Now would be your time to harness that free reading. Because we don't even have people wanting to play a game. So we might just have a default person who wants a free reading who stumbles into the chat. So if you're interested in a free reading, let me know. If you're interested in making a donation, please do that too. It would be most welcome. Thank you. Free reading. Would anybody be interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free reading? The option to win a free reading. Would anybody be interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free reading? Let me know in the chat. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know if you're interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading. We've got 5 more minutes and then I'm closing out the live stream. But if you are interested in that, my friend, now is your time. Would anybody be interested in a free reading? Got another 4 minutes now, counting down. Would anybody be interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading? Would anybody be interested in playing the game for the chance to win a free mini reading? You've got 3 minutes. If you are interested in winning a free mini reading, now would be your time. You've got now 2 minutes. Let me know in the chat if you're interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading. Free mini reading. Anybody interested in a free mini reading? Speak now or forever hold your piece of pie. Anybody interested in winning a free reading, please let me know. Let me know. Thank you. We've got 1 more minute and then I'll be closing out the live stream. I will be on again tomorrow. Chance to win a free reading, let me know. You've got 50 seconds. All right, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Bye.